Hi, this is Kimberly, and I would like to welcome you back to my channel, Bookkeeping Journey, where I share my journey towards building my bookkeeping business and the knowledge that I have gained along the way. Today's video, I am going to be showing you how to add inventory in QuickBooks Online and how to keep track of that inventory as well. So we're going to go into my computer and let's get rolling. The first thing I am going to show you is how to activate tracking inventory in QuickBooks Online. So we're going to come over to this little icon in the corner here. You click on that, you come over to under your company account and settings, and then when this opens up, when we get in here, we click on sales, and then you come down to product and services. You click, and you get here, you could click on this inside of the bar there, and then you select track inventory quantity on hand. So this will track your inventory for you. You make sure that this has a green tick next to it, and then press save and done. To add the actual inventory to your QuickBooks Online, you come over to the sales tab, click products and services. I'm going to show you the two ways that you can add inventory. First, we're going to do it by the bulk way, which is where you import a Excel file. So you come over to this new button and you click on this drop down arrow next to it and click import, and you will upload your Excel file or your CSV file. If you do not know how to get the file sorted, take this sample file, you download that, and you can import your inventory list in there and fill out all the sections. So I'm just going to click on browse. I'm going to add that file. I'm just going to upload that file now and click next. I make sure that everything is ticked, everything that I have information on has a tick next to it. I'm going to click next. Boxes that are highlighted red, it just means that it's probably an error, so they just want you to double check it. The reason that these are red is because they have zero, and the reason they have zeros is because they are services. So to take away this red box, I just double click on it. So I double click on all of them, and I make sure that all the information is correct. Scroll across here, yes, they're all correct, and then I click import. All right, so I'm just going to go back over here to the sales. All of our products and services has been listed. The next way we can add inventory, we can add it individually. So we go to this new button, you click on that, and then you can either add inventory items, non-inventory items, service, or you can bundle items together if you want to make a bundle. But for today, we're just going to add inventory item. I'm going to add Solmar mix. We don't need a category or SKU. Quantity on hand always is 0. The reason why the quantity on hand is 0 is because if you put a amount here, it will open up opening balance in our equity, and we don't want to do that. And equity means the money that comes from the owner, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to interfere with our opening balances, and this, we don't want to create opening balance, so we will put 0 there. And then the month, I am going to choose the beginning of the year. Although I bought the inventory today, I don't want to put in today's date, because if I come in and I input a invoice for a previous date before I actually bought it, for some reason or the other, QuickBooks Online will register that we didn't have the product at that time, and it will create an error. So to avoid that, you make sure that the as of date is a date that's younger than the actual date that you put in. Okay, so that is an earlier date, and you go back as far as you can. So I put in the beginning of the year, of the current year that I am in. The reorder point, I'm going to put 5. You don't have to put a number here, but this is just the number that I want QuickBooks to alert me when I'm low on stock for this particular product. I put in an inventory asset account. I select it there, but you will have your own for your own business. So Solmar mix, and then the price is $24.99. You make sure that you select the income account. So this one is sales of product income account. This is the one for this company, but yours will be different. But it has to be an income account. You make sure you select it there. You see if it's taxable or not. This is taxable, but if you want to choose non-taxable, you can choose that, or you can choose a particular category. How do you purchase this? Do you purchase this item? You put the information here. If you do purchase it, I will say yes, just for today's video. Cost, I'm not going to put a cost here, because although I might purchase it from John for a certain amount, I might not get it from Sam on that amount. So I'm not going to put a cost here. I'm just going to leave that blank, and I will input that individually when I do any expense forms. You select a cost of goods sold account for the expense account, and I will not put in a vendor here. But if you buy a particular product only from a particular vendor, you can input a preferred vendor here, and it will populate as you go to buy the item. All right, so I click save and close, or I can click save and add new, but we're going to save and close. Now for that item that we just put in, soil mar mix, for an amount to go here, this will be updated when we go and buy this product from a vendor. So that will update when we go and make that purchase. All right, so I'm just going to do it quickly so you can see the update. Soil mar mix. So I'm going to create an expense quickly. Well, a video on how to create an expense already, so I'm not going to go through that right now. I'm just going to fill it out quickly. Soil mar mix, and I bought it for $10.99, and I am buying 25 boxes, and I'm not sending it to a customer, because it's for me actually. And then I come and I click save and close. If you want to go and watch that video that I went through how to create an expense, you can go through that for a better understanding. So we come back, we're in the product and services. So we're going to put in salt mar mix, and you see that inventory quantity on hand updates to 25. All right, so that's the end of the video today, and I will see you on the outside. I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section below. If you want to watch more tutorials on QuickBooks Online, I have a QuickBooks Online playlist right here on the screen. You can click on that. But before you do that, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, press that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Bye!